vimex.ai. In the last video we were discussing with you Kommo CRM system and how to integrate it into the n8n. Today we're going to discuss even the next level of the integration, and let's go step by step. So why is CRM system so good? So many clients where we were integrating our system, they were living in the world like they had different social networks, website, telephone number, some messengers, and clients were writing them via different communication channels. Very often these were the same clients writing them via Instagram, SMS, telephone calls, emails, and responsible salesperson had to have everything in their mind with whom via which channel they were communicating. So CRM system and Kommo specifically, it allows us to create one view in a client in a chronological order, unifying all of these different communication channels into one. So for example, if client is writing you via WhatsApp, later on call in and later on send an email, you will see it in the lead, in the chronological order, all of the communication with the client, including the telephone calls. And here what steps in what I want to discuss with you. It's the Cloud PBX. What's that and why it's so cool? So imagine it as a cloud telephone number that allows you to log and analyze all of your actions that you are doing via the phone. So for example, you can receive your calls from anywhere. You can install the app on your laptop or in your browser or on your smartphone. You can make call recordings. So just imagine that your sales is claiming you that he is doing a great job. He's having, 100 sales calls, but clients are so bad that they are not willing to buy the stuff. And you can't really analyze it. Then that's where the call recordings really help in order to see the true picture of things, how it behaves. CRM integration. So these calls can be later on integrated into the CRM systems and other systems like n8n. Today we're going to show you how to do it in Kommo. Call statistics, so you can have a whole track and team performance, who is really doing well and who is not, how many calls were done per day, at what time, how many of them were successful, how many not. In case you have different salespersons and one of them is busy, you can redirect the call to the responsible salesperson who is free right now and not lose the lead. And you're basically staying in the full control, even if some of the employees are changing, you still have the whole structure and the mechanism how your things are working in the company. So you look professional, work smarter, and never miss a client. That's been said, now let's move to the exact scenario that I'm gonna show you today. So for the Cloud PBX system, we're gonna use Zadarma. So it's one of the service providers. We were doing some researches for our clients, and these guys are doing the best work, price compared quality. If you want to support us, use the link in the description by which you can do the registration. In the nutshell, how it works. So you need to register here. You will get your own virtual phone number. So we are in Czech Republic. We created our own virtual number, and people can be calling to this number, and outgoing calls can be also performed. What is cool here is that you can have your own mobile number and you can kind of mask it over it. So when you will be doing a call, in reality you will be doing call from this number, from a virtual PBX, but your clients will see your normal classical telephone number, allowing all of the benefits of the Cloud PBX, including the recordings. What we are doing next, we are going to the integrations and the API. Here you can see different integrations. So for us, it's interesting Kommo. We are just filling in the information that is relevant for us. And later on in the Kommo app, we are going to settings, installed. I have already installed it, but in the nutshell, it's not a rocket science. You're just installing the plugin, choosing the extension number from which where the call will be forwarded, and then all the incoming calls and all of the outgoing calls will create a contact. In case it does not exist, we'll create a task and create a lead. Then what's next? Basically, when we will perform a call, there will be a note created in your on your client. So for example, let's imagine that this is the client, and then so far there were no events, but let's imagine that once it is performed, you will see here a note created by the n8n. What we are trying to do is we would like to get this node and do something upon it. So in order to do that, we need to go to settings, webhooks, and we'll say, okay, once there is a new node added to a contact, please send me a webhook about this event to this webhook. And here I have created a workflow that we will go through right now, where I have created a webhook, vimex, that we'll be listening to. Now I will unpin the data and execute a workflow. So now that's been set. First of all, let's go through the workflow. So we're receiving a webhook response, and then we are filtering in whether this is the node where this call has been recorded. Then we are extracting the relevant information from the webhook. So for example, their URL. Here I have applied a filter that if this call is shorter than 5 or 10 seconds, then most probably it's not relevant call. It's either a spam or just a small confirmation, so not really relevant for the business. Once we see that this is a longer call, then we are doing a transcription of the recording. So before that I was using OpenAI Whisper, but when you have tens or hundreds of calls per day, it becomes quite pricey. Moreover, we are sitting in Europe, where we have really international languages, and now I do not mean large language models, but I really mean different variety of languages like German, English, Czech, Slovak, Dutch, etc. And Google Gemini is the best here in translation different languages. Once here we have a call transcription that is, by the way, under 15, I think, depending on the model, 15 calls per hour is completely for free. Then we are pushing it to the basic LLM chain. We are based on some rules. We are saying, okay, please do a transcription, do it always in English. You're a senior call quality analyst working in the sales. Your task is to analyze calls, la la la. Later on, we are giving some examples. And what's more important is that we are creating a note of this call. And moreover, we are doing some additional checkings for the senior management. For example, if it is an average call or bad call, or there is a negative tone, then right away this information will be sent to the responsible senior manager in a dedicated chat, and we will show it to you. But here, by the way, you can introduce whatever you want. So for example, you can say, okay, judge the quality of the call, and then make some recommendation for a salesperson how to improve them next time. And basically, by every call, your sales managers will become better and better. Okay, but now let's do a quick check. From my mobile phone, I will do a call to this number, and we'll have some negative tone. I'm calling to my iPad right now, where I have this application installed. So there is a ring. Let's do it. Hello. So yesterday I visited your place where you're providing your services. I'm completely dissatisfied with the way how you guys work. I will not recommend to anyone your services. I dislike it completely, and this is crap. Please do not contact me any day in the future. I do not like you guys. Okay, so that happened. We are waiting for a trigger event. You see that something has been received. So we have received a webhook. We have filtered it, pulled some relevant information. Then by the code section, we have extracted the link where we can download our call. Later on, we are doing a transcription. Hello, yesterday I visited place where you're providing your services, completely dissatisfied with the way how you are doing your work, guys. I will not recommend. So you can see that the quality is here quite good. Later on, I have some evaluation of the call. Create a note. So let's have a look if the note has been created, what has been created actually. So leads, we can see here that there is a new contact. This is my phone number, new lead, incoming call. We can see here that the incoming call was here. We can listen to it.
Hello, so yesterday I visited.
And you can see also the call summary. So for example, I propose this format. So the call summary on the exact date, areas for improvement, client expressed extreme dissatisfaction with the services received during a prior visit, using strong negative language such as completely dissatisfied, crap, stating that would not recommend, follow-up agreements, client explicitly requested not to further contact him, result, client expressed total dissatisfaction. So based on it, you can also create some additional rules. This is an automated task by the system, but you can also create some rules: do not contact it, or create a task for a senior management to contact it, or whatsoever. Depends on your imagination and business requirements. So what's going next? We are passing it to the switch. Call evaluation was bad, so you see that it went through the route bad, and then it was sent to the manager in the dedicated chat. And here we can see that warning, problem with the client. This is the link URL to the client, phone number. Okay, we need to fix that to put here a phone number, but this is a small thing. Phone call at the exact time, call summary, areas for improvement, alert, and a link to the record. Okay, guys, so by this you can create your own supervisor for your sales team and have a full control of the way how you are performing your sales. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. If you want to support our channel, please use the referral links in the description. If you want to order some of the services from us, we have huge experience in integrating Kommo, Altegio, other systems in beauty and aesthetic services, including n8n. So thank you very much for your attention. Feel free to reach out to us and have a wonderful day. Let's stay in touch and wait for our future videos.